Hi, good evening. This is Aurora Slayton, and this is my lesson for Enriched technology. So I'm going to start, okay? Okay, students, let's pay attention. Let's go back here and look at the board. We have been trying to practice our writing and our reading. We read our book, you did some exercises, and now we are going to start also writing, and later during the class you're gonna have the chance to read what you write. And this is going to be a story that you're gonna write, and it's very easy. It's 4 sentences. We have been working with the past tense, so you are going to write your story in the past, and it's based on a memory. Remember what we said about a memory? It's something that we keep here. It happened in the past. We can recall it, and then we can talk about it. So you are going to, besides the practice that we have been doing with reading, now you are also going to practice your writing, which we talked about. Those 2 things are very important skills that you need to have when you are learning English, okay? So we are going to do that. But before that, we're gonna play a little game. It's really fun. You are going to guess something. I wrote my own story, and I'm going to show you some pictures, and you are going to guess what the story or my story is all about, okay? Now, remember before I told you that when we are going to start writing our own story, we are going to start with when I was. So you can say when I was a kid, when I was sleeping, or when I was walking. But we are going to start our story with when I was, right? Okay, so ready to guess what my story is? So I have some pictures here. I want you to look at it, and you're gonna see what we're talking about, okay? So what we have here? Yes, we have a girl and a boy. So this would be me, right? And this is when I was a kid. When I was a kid. What else this picture tells me? Exactly, that I have some other person in my story, or a character in my story. Can you guess who this person is? Yes, Luis is saying brother. Yes, it is my brother. So we have him there, my brother, right? Okay, let me move the screen so you can see the next slide. Let's see. So, oh, okay. What is that? Yes, it looks like a garden, right? It's a garden, and we have a bench. What else? Yes, Maria is saying it is a sunny day, right? Okay. So, what do you think the story is about? Okay. Yes, Laura is saying it's a story about me and my brother outside. Outside, playing. It could be playing. Yes. And what other ideas? Jumping. Oh, it could be jumping. Yes, it could be jumping. Okay, very well. Well, let me go to the next slide, and then you guess a little bit more about the story, okay? Okay, so what do we see here? Music. Yes, we see music. And here's me with my brother. So what are we doing? Singing. Yes, singing. Okay, good. Very good. And let's go to the next one. And what do we have here? Okay, that's me and my brother again. And what we have have thumbs up, but let's say, are we sad? Are we frightened? Or what is this? We look happy, correct. So, very good, very good. You did a good job with this guessing game. So my story is this. When I was a kid, I played with my brother in the garden, and we sat on a garden bench and we sang songs and we were happy. That's my story. So it's a simple story, and this is where you are going to do something like that in your writing exercise. You are going to write your story, and you are going to start, as we said before, when I was, like in my case, when I was a kid, and then you continue with something else, okay? But the thing is that once you read you write your story, you are going to work with your partner, your classmate, and you are going to read each other's stories. Then we're gonna do something really fun. Remember in our previous class, besides learning how to use Google Classroom, where we're putting all our exercises and homework, we also learned a little bit of how to make a presentation in Canva. And we can add our story with pictures like I did, and we can even add music, and we can tell our story. So we are going to practice also tonight how to do our story in Canva, and then we're gonna present it. And it's gonna be very fun, but it's also going to help us practice our reading. And then you're gonna go home and you're gonna practice. And what are you gonna do? You already read the book to your children or grandchildren, but now you are going to read them your own story. And that would be a very good practice of your reading, right? Okay, so let me just show you really quick where we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you really fast in our Google Classroom how this is an example of how our Canva story is going to look, okay? So we have that. See that? So it is a short story. When I was a kid, sat on a bench with my brother, we sang songs, we were very happy. So that is what you're gonna do also tonight. We're gonna work on it. We're gonna have plenty of time to think, write, read, prepare a presentation, prepare it in Canva, and it's gonna be really fun. So let's start, and I'm gonna be walking around as always to help you if you have questions, if you have a problem writing the story, but all the way through, I'm gonna be there to help you, okay? So let's start on the count of 3. Get ready with your pencils, your notebook, and start writing. 1, 2, 3, go.